Welcome to Ahilu Arts channel. I'm your host Uma. In this video, we are going to see how to crochet this standard sole for all the baby booties, sandals, shoes, everything. Okay, many of our friends are asking that they love to make shoes and sandals, but they are tired of counting and keeping track of the stitches in the sole. It may most of the time it is like this. It's not in a perfect shape, so they are fed up with the soles. So in this video we are going to see how to do a standard sole. Irrespective of sizes, you can follow the same pattern, same number of stitch throughout. Okay, I'll tell you how the sizes differs. What are the thing you have to do when the size differs. Okay, we have done already a puff stitch booty in our channel and sandals in our channel. In the sandal video we have done the soles in both the Tamil and English, but I wish it will be a common reference for everyone if we have the sole tutorial separately. Okay, so I'm doing this sole. See, I'm doing a boots for a girl, so I have done the same sole in both the colors what I'm using, and I have stitched it together. Okay, see, you can see the thickness and the stiffness of this sole. Okay, so for the other shoe in this pair I have made one sole, so I'll be making the next one with the brown color. So both these are same pattern, same number of stitch, so the size will be the same. This is for 1 year girl. You can always use the same number of stitch for any size. Okay, but you can increase the number of rounds for bigger babies. See, I have done 1 2 3 4 5 rounds for 1 year. You can increase or decrease the number of rounds to according to the size what you are doing. Okay, for 0 to 6 months you can use 4 mm hook. Here I am using 5 mm hook with a thicker yarn. You can use 4 mm hook with the same number of stitch, which also reduces the size. Okay, for teens, if you are doing for teens, I prefer for teens and adults I prefer to use chunky yarn. Okay, because instead of working more number of stitches with the normal worsted weight yarn, if you use chunky yarn, the stitches will be less and it will grow faster. So and it will work longer also, because anyway we walk more than kids, so it will be of a longer use. So always prefer chunky yarn for teens and adults. Okay, so let us make the sole in this video. This is gonna be a standard sole. So whatever video we have already posted or we will be posting in the future, we have to make the same sole. Okay, in other videos we'll be making only the top part of the boots or sandals or shoes, right? So let us start doing this. So take your yarn, do a slip knot. Okay, chain 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. This will be our center of the sole. Okay, so do a single crochet in the next second chain. Do single crochets throughout. Okay, you will be having 9 single crochets. If you want this to be bigger, you can do half double crochet instead of single crochet. Okay, so by that, when you reach the 5th row, you can have the same size. But if you are doing with a chunky yarn for adult size shoe, if you have half double crochet, it will be more thicker. So prefer half double crochet instead of a single crochet while doing teens and adult sole. Okay, so since I'm just doing for 1 year old, I'm doing single crochet. So to all my friends out there who are panicked about soles, don't panic. It will be very easy once you see how we increase and how we maintain the stitches. I am not counting any stitch and I am not maintaining any count. Okay, I am also very tired of counting and maintaining the stitches, so I won't be counting or anything. I just do increase in one, technically the increase will be in only 2 rounds. Okay, all the other rounds are simple single crochet in each of the rounds. That's it. Okay, so see, I have reached the end of my chain. See, we had chained 10 and from the second chain we have done single crochet. So now I have 9 single crochet. I don't want to keep track of this 9. Okay, what I am doing is, see, if you see this sole, you can see this side is broader than this side because this goes in the foot and this goes in the toe area. So this will be the front side of the shoe and this will be the back side. So I have to increase here twice as that of here. You can see how the increase has been done and how the increase has been done. This is what we need to know. Okay, so I will be doing my toe side in this side. I'll be doing the back of the foot in this side. So for that, what I'll do is I will do 5 single crochets in the last chain. Okay, so I have done already, I have done 1 single crochet. Now I will do 4 more. While doing so, I will weave in this tail end. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so we are doing increase only in the first and last chain. Okay, don't think of all the middle chains. Okay, we will be doing the increase in here and here alone. Okay, in both the ends. So here I have done 5 single crochet. So I have reached the back side of the chain. Since we have worked only in the spine of the chain, we have the perfect finishing here. So which will be easy for us to work in this side of the chain also. Okay, so do 1 single crochet in each of the chain except the last chain, because in the last chain we have to do the increase, right? So I will do 1 single crochet in each of the stitch in the middle. Okay, if you are doing for bigger children like 8 or 9 years old, you what you have to do is just increase the number of chains. That's all you have to do. No other stitch or no other change you need to do, since we have done 10 chains here, right? For bigger children you can do 12 or 16 or 20 chains. Okay, that's the main difference. That's the only difference you have to do for the bigger sole. No other difference. Okay, see, I have reached the last chain. What I have told you, we have to increase in the stitches of the both the ends, right? See, since this is the toe part, that is the front side of the sole, I have done 5 single crochets here. This is the back part. I don't want it to be broader as here. So what I'll do, I will do only 3 single crochets. Okay, listen carefully. Among those 3 single crochets, 1 single crochet was already done when we start our round here. You can see the first single crochet will be the part of these 3 single crochets. Okay, so we have to do only 2 more single crochets, which will make the last stitch into 3 single crochets. Okay, so now what I will do is, I will, before continuing anything, once I have done 2 single crochets, which will make the last stitch having 3 single crochets, I will take a stitch marker. This is a paper clip I have just used. You can use the hairpin or any stitch marker you can have, you can use. Okay, so I will insert into the last stitch. I don't believe in having it in the first stitch, because I don't want to get confused which is the first and last stitch. Okay, so once I have done the last stitch, I have inserted my stitch marker. Okay, so see, when you see here, I have not done any slip stitch. You cannot see any slip stitch here, right? So what I will do is I will continue my second round from here, no slip stitch, only continuing the single crochet. Okay, see, I have 1 2 3 single crochets in the last stitch. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is, this is the one increase we have done, right? So after this, what we will do is, in these 3 stitches we will do increase in all the 3 stitches, and in the 5 stitches we will do increase in all the 5 stitches. So second round, no negligence, we will do single crochet in 2 single crochets in each of the 3 stitches. So while since we have only one stitch of the 3 stitch in this side, we have done 2 single crochets in the beginning of this round. So when we complete here, when we reach here, we will do 2 single crochets in the remaining 2 stitches of the 3 stitches in this side. Okay, don't get confused. We have 3 stitches here and we have 5 stitches here. All those 3 and 5 stitches we have to do 2 single crochets each. All the other stitch we will be having only one stitch. Okay, no other increase. Okay, so in these 3 you can note, you will be noticing that the first 2 stitches are we have just done, and the third stitch which will be already done in the beginning of the round. So in that stitch I have done 2 stitches. Now I will be continuing 1 single crochet in each of the stitch. Once you start working, you will notice that what I have referred as the first stitch of the 3 stitches. Okay, see, I have reached here. Now I have to start here in the 5 stitches, right? So in these 5 stitches I will be doing 2 single crochets in each stitch. So in total I will be having 10 stitch. I don't want to care about that because I know I have to do 2 stitches in the 5 stitches. I don't want to maintain any counts. Okay, so 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2, and this is my fifth stitch. So I have to do 2 more single crochets in the 5th stitch. Okay, so my increase is done in this side. When you see here, this is my 5th stitch. When you see the next stitch, it will be the 1 single crochet in the next stitch. So I won't do any increase in those stitches. I will continue 1 single crochet in each of the stitch. Okay, if you see, our front part is getting bigger than faster than the back part. Okay, so I will do 1 single crochets in all the stitches except the last 2 stitches, because that stitch we have to do increase, right? See, I reach here. If you see here, 1 2, this is my last stitch, right, where I have done the stitch marker. So we have 1 2 3 stitches we add in this side. So in the third stitch we have done already an increase. So with the remaining 2 stitches I will be doing 2 single crochet in each. So 1 2 1 2. So in this side we will have only 6 stitches, and in the front side, that is in this side, we have 10 stitches because we have increased 5, right? So after this, again I am going to have my stitch marker in the last stitch I have made. Okay, see, now also I won't slip stitch. I just do a single crochet in the next stitch and 1 more single crochet. See, now you have to listen carefully. This is the only round we will be doing increase again, no other increase in the next round. So see, if you listen carefully, we have this side we have 6 stitches, 1 2 1 2 1 2. This has done already, so anyway this will be a part of the back increase. And in this side we have done increase in 5 stitches, so totally we had 10 stitches. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, in this round, with these 6 stitches, we will be increasing only in 4 stitches, leaving out the first and the last stitch. Okay, so what I am going to do is, next stitch I will be doing an increase, which will be the fourth stitch of this round. I'll explain it you diagrammatically what we have done. Okay, so 2 stitches in the next stitch, so all the other stitches we don't bother, we will be doing only one stitch. Okay, so whenever you reach the stitch marker stitch, you have to do an increase in the next stitch. That's the only thing you have to notice. Okay, after the last stitch you have to do one increase. Previous round also we have done one increase, and this round also we have done one increase. That's it, no other confusion. Okay, after the last stitch we have done in one increase in the next stitch, that is 2 single crochets in each stitch. Now we have reached this end. If you see here, here is the 10 stitches start. If you see here, this stitch is having only one stitch, so I have done only one single crochet in this round also. So now my increase starts here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So all these 10 stitches we have to do an increase, which is 2 single crochets. So 1 2, since we have to have 20 stitches, I am going to count continuously. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. After you have completed 10 stitch, if you see, you will be in the exact center, exact peak of this sole. Okay, because we will be doing 10 more increase in this side. Okay, that's how we know we are doing increase correctly. Okay, so 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Okay, so if you see in the next stitch, it will be the single stitch, no increase stitch. So we will do one single crochet in next all the stitches. Okay, except in the last 3 stitches, I will let you know where to stop. See, now we have reached here. If you see, this stitch is an increase stitch. We have these 2 stitches in the same stitch and these 2 stitches in the same stitch. In this, what I have told you, out of all 6 stitches, we will be increasing only in the 4, leaving the first and the last stitch, right? So what we have to do is do one single crochet in one of the 2 stitches. Now do increase in the next 2, next 3. 1 2 1 2 1 2. in the fourth stitch increase, we have done it in the beginning of this row, right? See, I have included my stitch marker. See, if you see here right now, when you see, we have done 1 2 3 4. In this fourth stitch only we have done increase in the beginning of this row and continue. Now if you see, the sole is broader in this part and narrow in this part. This will be the toe and this will be the back foot. Okay, that's all without increase, no other increase needed. What I am going to do is, see, we have done 1 2 3 rounds. Now what we are going to do, I am going to do 2 more rounds without an increase, that is 1 stitch in each of the stitches. Okay, so why I'm having this single crochet, why I'm having this stitch marker still, because I want to know where my round ends, right? Then only I will be ending my stitch in the same stitch without having any extra single crochets, right? So what I'm going to do is, if you noticed, we have done increase only in 2 rows, that is after the chain row we have done increase in 2 rows. So this is how I will be doing my next 2 rounds. If you are doing for bigger baby, bigger children, like 4 5 years, what you will be doing is, instead of chaining 10 and have 9 stitches, you will be chaining 12 or 14 or 16 or 18 or 20 according to the length you desire. But all the increase will be the same. One side we have to do 5 stitches and one side we have to do 3 stitches. And in the next round we will be increasing in all the 3 stitches and all the 5 stitches in the previous round. And the last increase, we will be increasing in all the 10 stitches in one side. But in the increase of the 6 stitches in the previous round, we will be increasing in only 4 stitches. I will let you know more clearly in diagrammatic representation in this video alone, once we have done with the 2 more rounds of single crochet. See, I am not counting any stitch, I am not doing any I am not maintaining any counts. Okay, so I am just, once I have done with the increase, I am just doing 2 rounds of single crochet without a slip knot. That is why we are using the stitch marker, just to know where my round ends. Okay, so if you use stitch mark, then it will be an awkward ending. Okay, see, now if you see here, I have not used a stitch mark and both the sides are the same. Okay, and like I've already said, if you are doing infant shoes and slippers, you need not have to have 2 soles stitched together. Okay, this one sole will be enough for a newborn baby or a 3 months old who doesn't walk. But if you are doing booties or sandals, if they walk, then it will be safe to have 2 soles stitched together like this, so that it will be of a long life. Okay, so see, since all I am talking, I am not thinking, I am not counting, I am not maintaining any count of this stitch. Okay, see, at the end of this round, that is the 4th round, you can stop if you are doing for 6 months baby. Okay, since I am doing it for 1 year old, I will be doing one more round. Okay, so as I already said, this will be the standard sole. You need not have to count or get lost in the count. Okay, once you have done with this, you will be able to do any types of shoes, boots or sandals. Okay, see, I have reached my last stitch here. If you want to stop here, you can stop. You can see the size, right? If you want to have a 6 months old baby shoe, now you can stop. I will be doing one more round to match my next sole. I will be having my stitch marker too. Okay, so continue this round. I will let you know how my sole turns out, and I will explain to you diagrammatically. Okay, see, this is what we have done. I will show you how it's done. Okay, see, first what we have done, we have chained 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, right? We have chained 10. Now what we have done is we had 9 stitches. Okay, in this 10 stitch, what we have done, we skipped the first stitch, and we have done one single crochet in here. Okay, this is not stitch 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, only 9 is in the 9 chain. We have done 8 single crochet in all the stitch, and in the last stitch what we have done, sorry, the camera is blurring out. Okay, in the last stitch what we have done, 5 single crochet. So 1 2 3 4 5 single crochet, right? Now what we have done, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, this is the 10th stitch which is not used, so we have to have 3 stitches in here. In these 3 stitch, first stitch is already done, so that's why we have done only 1 2 stitch. Now you got it, right? We have 1 2 3 4 5 single crochet in this side, and 1 2 3 single crochet in this side. Among these 3 single crochet, this first single crochet was already done in the beginning of the round, and hence only we have done 1 and 2 single crochet at the end of the round. Okay, so totally we had 3 stitches in the same. Now what we have done for the second row, this is where our round ends, so we had done an increase in this stitch, right? We had 2 stitches in this side. Okay, among these 3 stitches we have to have 2 single crochet in each of the 3 stitches. Since this is in the beginning of the row, we have done 2 single crochets in this stitch itself. Then we have done 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, no need to count and all. We have done 1 single crochet in all the stitches. Now in this 1 2 3 4 5 stitches, what we have done, 2 single crochets in each of the 5 stitches, right? So totally 1 2 3 4 5 stitches, 2 single crochet, which is we had 10 stitches. We don't bother about the count. So after this 10 single crochets, we have done 1 single crochet in each of the stitch. We have reached the last stitch. So since we have to increase in these 3 stitches, we have to do 2 single crochet in these 2. Okay, the first stitch we have done the increase in the beginning of the row itself. This is the only place we have to make sure. Okay, since the first stitch is already done at the beginning of the row, that is the only thing we have to keep in mind. All the other things are the same. Now the third round, that is the last and final increase we have to have. In this third round, what we have to do, we have to increase in 1 2 3 4 stitches only. the second stitch in this stitch and second stitch in this stitch, we should not do an increase. Only 4 stitch we have to do. So this is where our round will end. That's why only in this round, only in this stitch we have to increase. Okay, when this is what I already told you. After you take the stitch marker, you have to do increase in that only one stitch in both the rounds. This round also, after the last stitch we have done an increase, and in this round also after the last stitch we have done a increase. Only one increase only we have done. That is that is just to avoid confusion. Okay, so this stitch we have to do only one. Now when we come here, we have to do 2 stitches in all the 10 stitches. So by the end we will be having 20 stitch, which will make our sole look broader in the one side. See, all this 1 2 3 4 5 we have done. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 increase. So totally we have 20 stitch. We don't bother about how many stitch. Okay, so after this increase, no increase here. Now when we reach in the last stitch, what I have already told you, we have to increase in the 1 2 3 4 stitches alone. So in this second we will not be doing an increase. Only in this stitch we will be doing a increase. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 we have already had. So in this side we have 20 stitch, and in this side we have only 8 stitch. That is how our this side will be, one side will be broader than the other side. This is the only increase rounds we have. Okay, no other confusion. And then you can do 1 single crochet in each of the stitches, how many rows you want according to the size you desire. Okay, this is the only thing. The only tricky part here is you have to remember that the increase in the first stitch will be done at the beginning of the row. That's it, you have to remember. Otherwise the sole is very easy. This is the same diagrammatic representation we have already shown in our sandal video, but since it's in the both language, I just decided to do it in a separate language. Okay, so after this, one tip I wish to share it to you. What is, when you do 2 soles for a boot or a shoe or a sandal, what you are doing, see, I have stitched it in such a way that both the sides are in the right sides. Okay, if you see, this is my right side, this is my right side, this is my wrong side, this is my wrong side. So I have to face both my wrong sides in the same thing, so that my right side will be in the outer side, right? So after this, what I will be doing is, I have to stitch it up together. See, while choosing the color for stitching, choose the color in the outer side. See, in this shoe, this will be my bottom side and this will go inside the sole. This is the inside sole. Okay, so I have used the peach color so that the outer side will not be of 2 different colors, which will be messy. See, if this inside it's showing peach color, now I don't bother because this will not be visible from the outside, right? So that's why what I'm going to do is, I will be having both the right sides facing here, and I will choose the outer side color for my stitching. So I will start with the same stitch here. I will have this end finally to make a knot, so don't pull this up together. And one more thing, insert in each of the stitch. Okay, don't miss any stitch. See, if you have missed any stitch now, I might have gaps in between this sole. Okay, I don't want that. I want this to be stiffer enough to last long. So I will be stitching in each and every stitch of my sole. Okay, don't bother about this. You can always weave in later, or if you want to weave in before also you can do. But why I have not weaved in, because when I insert and take out my yarn needle, if this end is already weaved in, this will be getting disturbed in the way of stitching. That's why I will weave in those tail ends after my stitching. Okay, so this is nothing but a regular stitching. You can always do as much you want. See, I am not stitching it in like this. Okay, I have not stitching it in a route like this, because I don't want any stitch here in shown. I am just doing it in the front side and back side. Okay, don't do I don't know this now name of the stitches. If you want, if you know, you can just comment it in the description. But I'm just doing it in the once, if one stitch I'm doing in the upper side now, then the next stitch I'm doing from the lower side. That's the stitch we have to do. Okay, so this is how we will be sewing this up. Okay, so whatever we will be doing, any shoes or sandals or anything, we will be doing the same soles. You can refer to this video, right? So if you like this video, please share it with your friends, comment your suggestions and compliments. Like our Facebook page. Do message me in Facebook if you want to do anything else, so that we can do it together, unless it is a copyright violation. Okay, so we can do it together. And our channel is just only one and only to inspire others to crochet. Okay, so whatever you have done, please post your pictures in the Facebook page. Okay, so that others might get inspired by your work, and they might start doing that also, right? And another last obligation, please visit my Etsy page. The link is in the description. Okay, if you want to do anything else, if you want to buy, or if you want to customize your order, you can always do, right? So thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you.